Hey Gary and others, there's a short video that will hopefully help you build attribute tables for your reach typing and geomorphic assessment calls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Utah BRAT outputs as an example. A couple things that I think are important here are, first off, if you notice, this is a shapefile, but it has a really long attribute name with all these spaces and things that usually you can't use. And that's because we've used aliases. And so in this example, the name is kind of this cryptic IGO EL min, which for most people that's not going to mean much, but by using an alias, you can do a better description of that. And in addition to that, what's really useful is to build an attribute lookup attribute table with kind of a lookup table like this. So you have the attribute name, and then you have a little abstract describing what that is, and then a little longer description of that. And in this case, really what that longer description is, the alias is put in for that. So if you notice in this case, there's a lot of attributes. It keeps going beyond what we see here too. So you might have a similar things to work through for when you're doing this reach typing. And so I think a really nice first step is just to, as Joe broke out in his email, all the potential ways you could come up with these reach calls, and then so this will kind of force you to populate those fields. So just by building kind of an exhaustive attribute table, and then in some cases maybe you won't have values for all of these, but you can just maybe have an NA if you did it where you just used Google Earth, for example, and you didn't do another method. But I think this is kind of the idea. So hopefully this helps you out in building that attribute table and then populating it later. All right, thanks.